Okay. So my name is Jacinta. I'm an artist. I live in Athai, so I have this shop come studio, and I can also live here, which is it's perfect for me. Well, I've always made art, so that's never going to change. It was always the case. No matter what I did, I made art. The series that I'm doing right now, I draw from life. So that means I have the plant in my hand and I focus on getting as close as I can to the size, to the colors, as to identify that plant as much as possible. So that's done from life. If I need to, I use photographs for an image, and I often will use sort of a collage of ideas. This actually is a good example of a collage of ideas. It's a screen print, but it's also a drawing, and it's got photography in it. So it's a mixture of imagination and reality, all put together. So whatever I need, I use it. What's the wording thing? I love the whole process of making. So that's really what I enjoy most, is the process. I love doing it. I just love doing it. I always did it. And it's when you make art, it's all about looking and seeing and investigating. It's not a passive process. I'm sure it's not for you with filmmaking as well. It's not passive. You have to ask questions. You have to get curious. Otherwise, you're just putting colors on the wall. So I paint the plants from life, go for life size. As I try to be as accurate as I can, in other words, with the size and with the colors. So all of these are done, the plant is right in front of me. They all get a date, the date that I paint them, so it establishes when they're growing. So you now know at this time of the year, this is September, that these are out. And then I get the scientific name, the common name, and where I can, I get the Irish name. And then I invite customers, they'll sit down on the couch and they'll just go through them like that. Anything that appeals to them, we just take it out. And that's how they look through it. It's very informal. But they are popular. People have associations with particular plants as well. And they'll go, oh, that was in my mother's garden, or I remember that when I was a child, or something. It's kind of interesting. And people will ignore certain plants and then go, oh, that's the one. You know exactly which one they want. So that's the story of my plant paintings. And then the thing that I would spend the most time with the client is for a portrait, and I've done those all over the years, and I want to spend time with that person long before I put anything on paper, and I would talk to them and take photographs and just learn a little bit about them, so that by the end I know a little bit more about them, and I can create a work that's relevant to them. It doesn't always work. Not everybody loves what you do. So I paint for myself. And if I'm happy with it, it's okay. Don't worry, you don't have to like it. I lived in the States for 24 years and came back to Ireland. And that alone is an adventure. And then I decided that this was it. I was going to there's a point in your life you have to just take a chance and go for it. And that was my time. I wanted to do this full time. So it was, a whole lot of things came together at once. So it was the time I decided, this is it, I'm just going to be a full-time artist and do what I can. So it was an adventure, and it still is. It still is.